For today's assignment, I want you to create a cool or scary creature. We've done a cute creature before, but I want to see you express something more intense. Think about where your creature might live, or what sort of things it eats. That might give you a clue to figure out its form. Well, I've been rewatching Dungeon Mesh lately, so I am immediately thinking about Dungeon Mesh creatures, which, now that I'm saying it, I'm like, those are just kind of like a lot of the creatures, all of the creatures in Dungeon Mesh, they're not new. They are simply being used and elaborated on in really cool, creative ways. But, like, they didn't invent the slime. They didn't invent the griffin. Those are the episodes that I'm on right now, the griffin. I'm almost finished my rewatch. I have 2 episodes left, which reminds me I wanted to finish that later. Oh yes, and I have my 3 weekly shows that I've been watching. They come out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I just wait until Saturday every week to watch all 3 of them at once. And I have those to watch now too. Old creatures, new flavors, yeah. Yeah, I guess a couple of my seasonals right now are creature flavored. This monster wants to eat me. May I ask for one final thing? And, well, Ranma is not set in a fantasy world. The other 2 have some fantasy stuff going on. Ranma's got whatever the fuck is going on with Ranma. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, this monster wants to eat me has been, unfortunately, not fantastic. But I am feeling like it might be kind of cool to try and draw the mermaid yokai. That's where I'm leaning. Oh, RuneScape added one more griffin. There's been only one for like 10 years. Yay, 2 of them. Yeah, Ranma has gender and fighting. Yes. And handful of animals. But only sometimes. Depending on the water situation. Only sometimes. Oh, there's like 50 now. Nice. Okay, now I'm actually looking at the color palettes. I've been talking this entire time with my microphone, like my microphone squarely on top of the color palettes and not actually looking at them, and now I am. I could draw her. I'm also thinking about, like, Laios's dream creature, which might be a little bit more fun than just an anime girl with some scales. Hold on, that I will actually see if I can find a reference for. Nope, that was a typo. Okay. Because he's got his, like, ultimate, perfect, thank you, Wiki. Yeah, the ultimate strongest monster, and he's got, like, It's got 3 heads, a snake tail, wings, 4 different kinds of feet. Okay. Scaly anime girl's good though. Yeah, it would also still be good, but I think generally chimeric. Yeah, let me see if I can. This is gonna be a fucking WebP, isn't it? Because like I know this is like an incredibly specific reference here, so I'm gonna pull it up on screen. I hope that OBS can read WebPs. I know how to turn it into a PNG if that's not possible, but let's see. Yeah, I think I can do this. Hello, Leku, welcome. All good. Happy to see you pop in. We're just getting set up. What up? Shit, what folder did I? What folder did I save this in? Okay. Yeah, I did save it. Oh, there it is. It's okay. We're good. We're very functional today. There it is. Okay, that's really big. I don't want to cover anything. I'm trying to get it like under the palettes. There, you can still see the palettes with it like that. Okay. There. All right. What is this creature? Oh, this is Dungeon Mesh. Laios's ultimate strongest creature ever. Yes, and the mermaid yokai anime girl was, this monster wants to eat me. I don't know if you heard that part of the conversation, but that's my inspiration for drawing, although I have now made a situation where I don't have my reference in front of me. You know what I can do? I've never done this before, but it's possible on my phone, my new phone, to do split screen apps. So if I get the image on up on my phone, I can split screen it with chat and I can still see. Ho 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 ho. And yes. Okay, and now I split screen with this. Oh my god, perfect. Nice. I've never actually used this feature before. So, okay, cool. All right. I'm just gonna kind of like say fuck it to the exact colors of things. And we're gonna get real abstract with this because that is a very detailed illustration and I don't have the ability to be quite that detailed. But start with the heads. I don't really have a lot of reds here, but let me see. Oh, if I do that, then I can't even see chat anymore, which is a problem. There we go. I'm just trying to figure out a layout of things on the device. Alrighty. Get some shapes down. Got. Yeah, I guess this is probably going to be a little more portrait-y than necessarily like a full body thing. I'm going to start with one of the wolves, actually. I was going to start with the head on the right, but I think I'll start with the head on the left. And for that, I'm once again aiming to embody the spirit of not thinking so fucking hard about everything. This isn't exactly the brush set for that either. Yeah, no, these brushes are not good for detail. So we'll just see how this goes. I think I'm gonna try like the dusty purpley for the wolfy head, and I'm just gonna start with like, yeah, I'm gonna kind of like cartoonize a little bit because of the aforementioned brush qualities. But I think this is achievable. I think that we can do it. So kind of like a... Yeah, I'm gonna like silhouette these first and then... I guess I could maybe use the darkest color. Use this one? No, it's really saturated. I'm gonna use this one for whatever this guy in the middle is supposed to be. Yeah, and that kind of just like a little bit like that. I need to make that wider. Yeah, just kind of marking out silhouettes and then later getting to defining some of those details a little more. And the guy on the end will be this one. I feel like I have made these like really elongated in a way that they're not intended to be. But we're ad-libbing. Oh, this is reminding me. I didn't replace my mouse still. So I might still be fussing a little bit with that. Yeah, the scale of this is not it, but that's okay. We're continuing on. Okay, there's 3 heads. There's 3 heads to start. Yeah, let's do kind of like so the wing maybe would be like this kind of color. So we'll start like here. Oh, whoops. And swing around like that, maybe. Not quite, but I think I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, some good. Yeah, see, I'm already, the scale of this is not quite where I initially intended it to be, but that's a wing. Yeah, things are getting big. Yeah, he's got kind of like, yeah, I think what I need to do is just like, because this is kind of like the chest area. Take that down a little. It's got a cleft. Keep the cleft. Ooh, on the topic of monsters, do you have any interest in Ben 10? Ooh, that is one that kind of passed me by as a youth when it was current. I know everything that I know about Ben 10 came from a YouTube video. Oh crap, which one did I use? It was this one over here, right? Yeah. From Billiam Thies. I might not be pronouncing the right name, the last name correctly, but that is where all of my YouTube knowledge came from. He did a like retrospective type video, and I enjoy his videos, so I watched it even though I knew nothing. Yeah, I think I am gonna bring this down because it just looks nicer that way. Yeah, I'll have to do something about this head because I was copying the silhouette, but without the shadows in there, it just doesn't quite look the way that it's supposed to. I think, would this work as a shadow color? Yeah, okay, no, that's easily fixable. Okay, alright. What am I doing? Yeah, let's do one yellow leg and one, do I have any other oranges? Ooh, not really. Ben Tennyson? Yeah, we got some other fans in chat. Many of the same people as Teen Titans? No clue. Oh, Gwen is why you are Gwen. I see. Cool. Nice. Let's get some more fluff going on. That's the wrong color. Let's get some more fluff going on over here. I think I kind of skimped on the fluff on this. Yeah. New episode of the Fan Project. It was 5 years later. Nice. That's cool if people are still doing like fan projects and stuff for that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do like that. I think this guy's just gonna have short legs because I want to do the cool claw feet, but I didn't leave enough room. So instead of trying to make it make sense, I'm just gonna put them there anyway. Okay, that's gonna be that one. The other leg is supposed to be, it looks like a tiger. It looks like a tiger, and I used the orange on the wing. We could make the wing a different color. Maybe the wing... Ooh, the wing is more peachy. And then I'll use the orange for the tiger leg. Yeah. Like that. These legs and feet are way too big. That's neat. Yeah, that's neat, Trixie. Oh, your piece is in there somewhere. Very cool. Katie Holtz, because you made... Which... You're doing Voltron. Oh, yes. I'm just like really vexed by how massive I made this. I'm taking it down a little. I'm taking it down a little. I was like, ah, fuck it. And then I looked at it more and I was like, you know what? Actually, maybe I should do something about whatever the fuck is going on over there. Oh my god. I gotta fix my mouse situation. Anyway. That's like a little bit better. Kinda. Eh. Oh well. Alright, good night, Leku. Thanks for stopping by. This thing doesn't really have a torso yet. I'm gonna do the orange for the torso and the same as the orange for the leg. So it should start like here. No, do that. Here-ish. It's supposed to go kind of like up. Like that kind of deal. I'll do like this, and then the rest of that back leg, maybe I'll do with this one again. Need to go make a fish tank cork. Interesting. Hydrate. Why, thank you. I will have a little bit of water. I had a... that torso, that's looking like a truck. Yeah, that's a truck. I think the way that I've drawn this, the angle is not as head-on as the image that I'm looking at. Well, let's give it a back foot first. This one is a little more like that. No. No. We're not keeping that. Okay, let's do like... Okay, and we can put some little toes on it. There we go. Must be watered like plants. Gotta stay hydrated. Oh, I see where the back leg is. It's like really hidden back here. Okay, let me... Oh man, this is gonna be really annoying to do with my mouse that hates functioning. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Watered and de-shrimped. Oh yes, I must. De-shrimpify. Ooh, might be getting shrimps tomorrow. We got a sale on light neos. Ooh. Very cool. Getting shrimpy. There's not a lot of green in this. So I'm gonna use this one. Like pet shrimps. Yeah. Pet shrimps. That sounds fun. That sounds like they would be really nice and relaxing, like to watch. Hang out in their tank. Ugh, I wish I'd shifted this could shift this whole thing to the left. But you know what? I just realized we haven't drawn the other wing on yet, and that's gonna go to the edge of this side of the canvas. So never mind, we're all good. Yeah, this is the right color. Yeah, it starts kind of like around here. Yeah, kind of like it goes under the leg a little. Hold on, I'm gonna get that. It doesn't look super wingy yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, it kind of also has, it's kind of got like a two-tail thing going on. Okay, so maybe, maybe what I do is I do this. No. I don't know. I was like, what? Yeah, that's the one that I've used. And then this one. Oh, I see. That one's more greeny. Yeah, I'll use this one for the second fluffery tail. That, I don't know if I like the way that looks though. Hold on. There, it's like kind of twisting. Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay. Snails, 4 months, nice. Oh yes, and your kitty. Like 8mm. Wings need sharper. Yeah, they need more detail in general. I'll do another pass on like shadows and stuff once the silhouette is done. Actually, I think it might be now. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put. This guy's got horns. Hold on, that was a rush. Very not nice looking rush shot. That guy has horns. Okay. So it's time for detail work. I'm gonna do this one first because I already know I want to. Oh, here, yeah. He needs this little like mane that happens here. I didn't mean to do that, but I might. Yeah, I'm actually gonna keep that. Detail. Fear not. You shall keep all appendages in place. Yeah, we're just gonna do like a... And then it's got like a little... Okay, that didn't really do what I wanted it to. I think I might sacrifice a little bit of the detail on this, just cause yeah, I think we'll go with that. I'm just gonna have nostrils and yeah, and the horns are a lighter color. I think I'll do like, yeah, if I can just like block those off from the bottom, then I can just use the bucket fill instead of fucking around. And it's kind of got like a few horns that are coming up kind of long. They don't really look like horns when I do it this way, but I think that's gonna be as close as you're gonna get. So this comes down a little bit lower actually. I'm gonna like do that. Okay, I'm gonna call that part done. Yeah, he's got tiny little blinkers. This guy. And then the wolf as well. I'm just gonna do all the eyeballs kind of at the same time. I'm gonna kind of do that. Yeah, see, I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, there's some darker colors. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Purple. He's gonna have a purple beak. Nope. Not what I intended to do. So something in there. There was a gap. There we go. That looks better though, yeah. Rhinor's done. Yeah. And, ooh, nice. I will see snail pics when I have finished for the eve. See how there's like a straight line there that I feel like I should fix. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not quite the way that's supposed to look, but I think it's fine. What about the wolf? The wolf is actually supposed to have 2 fur colors, but I think I'm just going to leave it for simplicity's sake. Oh, the tongue and the mouth. I like that. And I picked kind of a purpley color. Pick kind of a purpley color. I guess I could reuse. beak line for top and bottom. See, I don't think that this brush can get small enough. Like, I think that's about as close as you're gonna get, is that line right underneath the eyeball. Because this brush does not get teeny smally. I'm gonna use this for the eye on the snake. And yeah, the wings have, or the feet have. No, I need to detail those a little better. But there are talons here. So we'll put those. Yeah, whatever. We'll use this purpley for fun on this one. Because this guy's got claws too. And one more. Oh, this guy has a little something here. The back one. I guess I'll go back to this. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot the fourth leg. I forgot the fourth leg because it's so hidden. Oh god, what color am I going to use for that? Because in the photo it's probably one of these. What about, yeah, because this is, yeah, that's the colors that I used there. So I think I'll use this because it doesn't really touch that. It just kind of like is sneakily in the back here. Yeah, because our angle on this is kind of different than the sample. I'm just gonna leave it like that, I think. Anyway. I think the last thing that really needs detail is the wings. They're kind of pinky. What does this look like on top? Okay. Yeah, because it, like, should probably be, like, a darker color. I'm just gonna leave it. Come up kind of like that-ish. And then here. See, the wing on the other side is actually, like, very different. So I guess I'll do something more like... Is the answer to the Sphinx riddle. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening? I feel like... I think this might be it. Like, I guess there's other places we could probably put more detail, but I don't know if it would actually be beneficial or just make things look really messy. because it's so hard to do fine stuff. Okay, background. This teal is catching my eye. Dang it, I think we're gonna run into the same problem we keep running into with, like, we did it on the white background, it looks nice and stark on the white background, and the moment we add a color, everything's gonna start looking not right. So we used a little bit of everything, really. So most colors are going to make something really disappear into the background. Just for funsies. Actually, that's not terrible, but it's not great. Like, I think it's a bit much. Yeah, because it's a lot of brighter, more muted colors, which a darker background would work well for, or work better for, but then that middle head would start really disappearing. Very grape, yeah. We don't want that middle head to start disappearing. I mean, this one is less saturated. It's still pretty grape, though. Yeah, it's better, but I don't know if it's like it. I just loathe to submit another blank white background, you feel me? I don't know. This one... Yeah, it's too neon-y. And it's like the snake is up there. Like, at least it doesn't drown out the snake. But that's the thing about using a green background. Like, okay, it's a color that we didn't use very much in here, but we did use it. Although, I'm getting an idea. You change the snake color and then mute out the... No, but then so many of these other colors are... Now everything else is kind of disappearing. Because so many of the other colors are desaturated, then they're melting together because of the desaturation! Ah! And then the snake looks weird, because why is it neon and like nothing else is? I think maybe one of the yellows. We've used like every single yellow in the drawing already, though, because if I grab one of the yellows, it's gonna make some yellows seem like blended in, and some yellows disappear entirely because they're the same like color as the background. This one though is desaturated. It's since we did use a lot of the yellows, it's creating a contrast with them to make them pop more. And because it's warm versus like the cooler stuff going on here, it still has enough contrast. It's just this one bird is not sticking out quite as much, but they still look good together. I mean, they come from the same like color wheel over here too, right? I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay. I think this is our guy. This is Laios Tuden's ultimate strongest monster, reborn in Chicory. All right, brushes down. Let's see how they look. Oh, cool. I wouldn't want to meet this one. This image feels all about that magenta color. There are a lot of shapes to appreciate. The amount of color is almost overwhelming, but not overdone. Yeah, I guess this is probably the most colors that we've ever used in a single painting before. Usually keep it pretty minimal. It's super, super cool. It reminds me of this movie I really love. Maybe it has a kind heart, though. That's what I'd like to think. Okay, that's all for now. Your piece will be at the Simmer Springs Resort, Muffin. Yeah, very relaxing. Keep practicing.